with centre-picking Congress parties, Shashi Tharoor hasn't gone down too well with the Congress party. Congress's Jairam Ramesh said the government had requested the party to nominate 4 MPs for all party delegations. The party named Anand Sharma, Gaurav Gogoi, Nasir Hussain and Amrinder Singh Raja for the task. Other Congress leaders, in fact, are of the view that Tharoor should have consulted the High Command before accepting the proposal. Some even went a step further and questioned whether Tharoor is speaking for the Congress or acting as a spokesperson of the BJP. Listen in.
Mr. Ramesh is opposing the name of Shashi Tharoor. He is your party MP.
Jairam Ramesh or any one person opposing anybody's name. No. There is a system of doing things. We had sent our names and the government should have been more sensitive.
It is up to the Congress to decide to whom to...
But the Congress tweeted 4 names, but Shashi Tharoor's name was not in that.
So why is it up to the party to decide? Why? There are many MPs, not only Shashi Tharoor is MP, that is why the question is being raised. I don't find that there is any relevance.
So the government chose Shashi Tharoor?
That's up to the government. Already I have said that it's difficult to say that whether Mr. Shashi Tharoor is a spokesperson of BJP or Congress. Already I have said it.
While his own party has sidelined Tharoor, political pundits say he is perfect to represent India in the US given his experience. Here's how the BJP reacted.
जो व्यक्ति डॉक्टर शशि थरूर लगातार पाकिस्तान को बेनकाब कर रहे हैं, जिन्होंने लगातार पाकिस्तान के नैरेटिव को ध्वस्त किया है, उनका नाम कांग्रेस पार्टी नहीं देती। एक तरफ केरला कांग्रेस शशि थरूर के गुणगान करती है और मेन कांग्रेस उनसे खफा है क्योंकि उन्होंने भारत को प्रथम रखा। उन्होंने पार्टी को नहीं, उन्होंने पाकिस्तान परस्ती की लाइन को नहीं, भारत को प्रथम रखा। तो शशि थरूर को पर्सोना नॉन ग्राटा डिक्लेयर कर दिया है कांग्रेस ने। पर जिस व्यक्ति ने भारत को प्रथम रखा और पाकिस्तान के नैरेटिव को डेमोलिश किया, आज वो उसका विरोध कर रही है, उनको पर्सोना नॉन ग्राटा बता रही है, उनका नाम अपने डेलीगेशन में भी नहीं दे रही है। ये अलग बात है कि शशि थरूर ने कहा है कि वो राष्ट्र सेवा के लिए हमेशा उपलब्ध है।
So is the Congress party putting party over Desh, what the country needs right now? Let's discuss it with our guests who are joining us live right now. We have Advocate Nikhil Jain, who is a political analyst, will be representing the views of the Congress party on this debate. We also have with us Jasmine Sandvalia, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Good evening to both of you. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Advocate Nikhil Jain, I want to ask you, what is the problem really as far as Shashi Tharoor is concerned, if he has been picked by the centre to represent the country in the United States of America? He's going to lead the delegation to the United States of America. What's the problem? We know he has represented India on global platforms in the past. He's been a diplomat. He's very articulate. What is the problem?
First of all, I'd like to clarify for your viewers that I'm not an official Congress spokesperson. That out of the way, I feel the problem is
I
what
just
Mr.
said you will be representing the views of the Congress party. I didn't say you are a spokesperson of the Congress party.
I just wanted to clarify. Yeah, of course. I just wanted to clarify. What I'm saying is that, Pawan Kheda has already made it clear. I will never say that Shashi Tharoor is not a good choice for this. I think he's one of the fabulous, perhaps the best choice in the country across party lines to represent the view of India abroad with other countries, also given his United Nations background. But the point is that whenever any government sends an all-party delegation, and like Dr. Tharoor himself said that this is not the first time, even Dr. Manmohan Singh in 2008 sent similar all-party delegations. Whenever the government sends an all-party delegation like this, you expect the government to create consensus with other political parties. Creating consensus is essentially asking the other parties for their will. When you've asked the Congress party for names, they've given you 4 names, and it's nobody's case that the names given by the Congress party were not competent people. They're very competent, erudite, and well-spoken, eloquent people. Why do you have to go beyond that list of 4 and choose somebody else? That is the problem. I'm not saying Dr. Tharoor is a bad choice. He's a fabulous choice. But why can you not consider the names given by the Congress party? It is simply on that principle.
Jasmine, will you like to respond? That's an important question as well, because as Mr. Jairam Ramesh has also mentioned that party was asked to suggest some names. They gave 4 names, and that list did not include the name of Mr. Shashi Tharoor.
Well, I want to begin with one point that in 1971, Congress was ruling and Indira Gandhi chose her biggest opponent in the opposition, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, to represent in the global scene, to go to the UN and speak about India. And that was the democracy India was built on. Then again, another Prime Minister, former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao, again chose Mr. Vajpayee to go and defend on Kashmir issue. The entire moot question here rivets around is that Mr. Shashi Tharoor is the best Mark Antony who can go and represent us in the global arena. The man, after all, is the chairman of the Parliamentary Committee for External Affairs. He is an international face on foreign affairs. He is our best bet. So why wasn't this intentional? Because of jealousy, because he raises his voice against the party line also when he talks about India. Aren't we Indians first and then BJP people or the Congress or any political party that we represent? First of all, we are Indians. And when we are talking that we are Indians, when Nikhil says that the list of people, the 4 people that the Congress represented, I know one person quite well, and that is Raja Bharat from Punjab. I'm afraid the man cannot even open his mouth. He's okay for rallies and speaking on political occasions in Punjab, rural Punjab. Is he going to represent India on this junction? Is he going to? Is he being equated with the status and intellectual acumen of Shashi Tharoor? For heaven's sake, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. We have to send a man who can defend us, and he is our best bet.
Advocate Nikhil Jain, is that not a valid point that Ms. Jasmine has raised? Because firstly, I want to ask you, why should the Congress party not give Mr. Shashi Tharoor's name to the government when the government asked for names, suggestions, who can be included in these multi-party delegations as part of diplomatic outreach by India? Because these are very critical times for India. We need to also exhibit national unity in front of the world. Don't you think they should have included Dr. Shashi Tharoor's name in the list?
So, Hina, I don't know why the Congress chose to not include Dr. Tharoor's name in the list. Personally, had I been preparing the list, I would have definitely included the name. Perhaps Jasmine ji would have done the same, you would have done the same. But that apart, Jasmine ji took one particular person's name as Amrinder Singh Raja Waring from Punjab, that he's somebody who cannot even open his mouth. How do we expect him to represent in diplomatic delegations? Perfectly all right. But that's not the case with Gaurav Gogoi. That's not the case with Anand Sharma. Both of these gentlemen are very erudite speakers. I think both are lawyers. Both can speak English and Hindi well. But let me also point out the name of one of the other people that is being sent as part of these all-party delegations, and that is Mr. Eknath Shinde. Now, I don't want to make personal remarks against anybody, but we all know the kind of command and eloquence he has over the languages that are widely spoken around the world.
Let's not go there, Advocate Nikhil Jain. I think let's discuss what we have today on the table. We are talking about questions that are being raised on Mr. Shashi Tharoor, how Centre has picked Mr. Shashi Tharoor to represent India, and how Congress leaders, one after the other, are now coming out and saying, one of them, in fact, I played the soundbite also, Mr. Udit Raj, he went a step further and said that it's difficult to say if Shashi Tharoor is acting as a spokesperson of the BJP or he's representing the Congress party. Is that not like casting aspersions on a leader like Shashi Tharoor? Is the problem with Mr. Shashi Tharoor here, or because Centre has picked him directly to represent the country? And what happened to the commitment that was given by Congress party to the Centre, that we will be with you in all these steps you take going forward?
Because the Congress party said that we are with the government in any action it takes against the terrorist strike, doesn't mean the Congress party is supposed to support the government throughout the existence of this government. Those terror strikes happened, then we have taken retaliatory action. We were into a war-like crisis or situation with Pakistan. We've announced a ceasefire or a pause now. What do you expect the Congress party to do? Never question any decision of the government? Will they be doing their job as the opposition?
Nobody is saying that, Advocate Nikhil Jain. By the way, Centre has made it clear that Operation Sindoor is still going on. Jasmine wants to respond to the point that you're making. Yes, Jasmine.
You know, it is so strange that the Congress
Hina, I
is,
think Operation Sindoor will go on for the center like Section 144 has been imposed in Lutyens, Delhi for past 5 years. They will never stop it and they'll always use it as a cue. See, listen, Congress party said they are going to support us during whatever retaliatory action. 4 years ago, action is still being done. These people are not supporting us.
I want to answer.
Jasmine wants to respond to the point you have made. Jasmine, yes.
Well, the CWC of the Congress did come up with a one-page apology letter saying that they are going to be supporting the government on the Sindoor operation. They were not doing a favor. They are Indians, and we as Indians have to. The sovereignty of this nation is very important. Very next day, the ex-Chief Minister of Punjab, a stooge, a blue-eyed boy of Rahul Gandhi, goes ahead on the media and says that he has serious doubts that the Balakot incident ever happened, that India ever struck Pakistan. What are we doing? Are we undermining our army? Why is Congress not it is actually what is happening, Hina, is that the Congress, unfortunately, is not comprehending and is losing the whole plot that you are not supposed to play politics in a national duress situation in war. You can do politics on other issues. They are absolutely mophoic in their vision. Look at what his grandmother did. Indira Gandhi sent her biggest opponent to the UN. Again, PV Narasimha Rao sent him. What is happening to Congress? Why are they not understanding that this is a time of a very fragile peace? We are going through the most challenging time after the 71 war. We need to be united in a democracy. Please keep your petty issues and petty politics in the party. And for the country, do put up a united front. Send your best man forward. You send your best generals to fight.
Advocate Nikhil Jain wants to respond. Can petty politics be kept aside for some time and represent the country? Can we display national unity, as Mr. Tharoor also mentioned, in times like these?
I feel absolutely we should represent national unity in times like these. The BJP should not be trying to use, party rifts within party A or party B to try to score political points. They should not be putting out advertisements in newspapers saying brutal terror strikes at will, weak government, vote for us. This is, by the way, an advertisement that was put by BJP on, as the first page advertisements during the 26/11/2008 terror attacks. So BJP can be the last party in the world to say that you should not play politics during terror attacks. They were also,
so if BJP played politics during 26/11, Congress party gets the license to play politics in 2025 during Operation Sindoor. What kind of logic is that?
Hina, no, that is, no. I'm not using that to say that, the BJP did it in 2008, so it's kosher for the Congress to do it in 2025. What I'm saying is that the BJP is hypocritical when they say that people should not be playing politics when it comes to terror attacks. And let me tell you about the 2025 Pahalgam terror attacks alone. 22nd April, the terror attacks happened. The next day, what does the BJP state handle from Chhattisgarh post? Jati pooch ke nahi mara, dharam pooch ke mara. By the way, 1 week later, the Prime Minister for some reason announced that
we are discussing a specific issue. You can bring all these issues later. We can have a larger debate on that. But today, what we are discussing is about Mr. Shashi Tharoor, how he is being questioned, how the way he was picked by the centre to represent the country. And you also agree that he is the perfect person to represent the country in times like these. Why is he being slammed? Is it because he has been appreciating the government and government's efforts, perhaps that is not being liked by party high command? Is that the reason?
Hina, I was always willing to answer on that, but when Jasmine ji brings up other issues from 1971, Indira Gandhi, Narasimha Rao, not playing politics during terror attacks and all of that, it is my right to refute that. If you feel that I am deviating from the topic while saying all these things, you should also stop her when she talks about all those things. That being said, I say that Dr. Tharoor is a good choice, but at the same time, I also say that each of the 7 names in that list are not the 7 best MPs to be representing India abroad. Then why is it that the other 6 MPs are not being discussed about, but only Dr. Tharoor is discussed about?
If you say Eknath Shinde is a very questions, that's the reason we are having this debate. Jasmine, last 10 seconds closing comments.
Hina, I just want to say that the Congress is so homophobic. How can it answer the Indian citizens? We all know that Shashi Tharoor is the chairman of the Parliamentary Committee of External Affairs.
Yes.
Is that true or not? Is he not an international face in the UN? Is he not the best representative that we can send? Is he
Right.
not the best orator
Well,
on foreign
we all
affairs?
feel he is the perfect person
So let's-
to represent India in times like these, but that does not seem to be the view of many in the Congress party. I'm completely out of time. Appreciate both of you, Jasmine and Nikhil. Thank you very much for joining us here on Times Now on this debate. Heading into a short break, more updates on the other side.